Okay, namaskar. So what can we do to band together and solve this pandemic? The course of the world is governed by different factors. The planet itself is a living being, a progeny of the sun and the galaxy. But the situation is such that the cosmological influences upon the planetary existence are a part of the evolution of consciousness upon the planet. You are a part of an integrated, integral whole. So you cannot say that your welfare is separated from the whole, from the cosmological circumstance, influences from cosmic situations, to the ordinary and mundane reactions of people. You are a part of life on this planet. You are a part of the planet, as are all living beings. And the planet is evolving, growing in relationship to its larger environment, the galaxy, the Milky Way, the solar system. All of that is the environment, the milieu in which the planet Earth evolves and grows. And living on this planet, being a part of that evolution, you experience the process. There have been times when life as you know it would not have been able to inhabit this planet. But the planet has become friendly to this carbon-based life, and it has grown and evolved, and the consciousness that is the essence of the planet has evolved as the species have grown in awareness and intelligence. When you ask, what can I do? What can my community do to lessen the impact of the pandemic and the suffering of people? There are practical answers, following guidelines that create safer circumstances, encouraging politicians, writing to your political leaders, encouraging them to support such standards and to enforce them. Encouraging friends and family, and finding ways in which you can nurture yourself and those around you and find your spiritual heart and essence in it all. You know, yogis go to the caves for many years and see not a single soul for years on end. They just meditate on the nature of Brahma. So to have a little time away from people is not necessarily bad, particularly for those who are mature in their consciousness. For younger people developing themselves, it is difficult. Because as a species, we are naturally social, and we find our protection in the herd. But in this case, the herd is infected, and protection does not lie with the group. And so it is counterintuitive to the psychology of people and seems unnatural to find your way without the group. So to the degree that you need to find social interaction, find ways to do it safely. And to the degree that you can, be socially active and responsible in educating people and encouraging right action by the politicians and putting those people into the office who will support proper social change, working, spending all your spare time working for that. These are direct actions you can take to empower yourself to do something about the situation. Changing the political milieu by being active and dynamic to support those people being in power who will assist. Yourself being active doing that. Yourself being active supporting proper protocols and safety. And encouraging your political leaders to do the same. These are direct actions you can take. You can also meditate on the nature of the infinite and bring the grace and guidance of Parama Purusha closer to this planet so that people can feel that presence, that God presence, and hold to that in their confusion and their suffering. And finally, you can remember that you are part of a whole, part of something larger than yourself. You are part of the planet Earth, part of all the living beings who are on this earth, and part of the solar system and the galaxy and the universe. You are part of this interwoven and interconnected network of life. Knowing that, you can live in harmony with essential being and with all life. And when you align yourself in harmony, you begin to feel a peace, a contentment that comes over you, and a knowing that you are following Dharma, you are on the right path. And with that comes a knowledge of right action. So you are not alone, you are not helpless in this situation. Do what you can to fight for the welfare of living beings, the kind and good treatment of all, and to place those people in power who will support your values, to help people out of this pandemic, but more to help people to understand how to live in harmony with all life and to avoid those things which are causing the destruction of the planet and which have caused those things, these situations to occur. If the animals were treated properly throughout the globe, there would be no transmission of such diseases from animals ill-treated to people. This disease is a direct result of the improper relationship of animals and people. So it is needed that people find their way to a new level, a new dimension, where they're in harmony with life. And with that harmony, with the earth, all of the difficulties of climate change will subside. Human beings will live a different type of life. The economy that people press so hard to keep hold of in the midst of the pandemic will not be the economy we have today. What we try to hold on to will not be sustainable. The world needs a new type of economy based in sustainable power, sustainable agriculture, sustainable life, and sustainable lifestyle. That is entirely possible, but it is a big leap. And right now people want to run back to what they had, and that is not working. A new dawn rises. Be part of the new energy, the new awakening. And with that, a new economy will arise. So these transitions are inevitable. They cannot be put off forever. Life itself is demanding it. The planet itself is demanding change, or else there will be destruction. All right? Be part of this dynamic change. You have the power. All right? Namaskar.